Ever since I rescued an injured tabby, animals avoided me, even mosquitoes. I couldn't figure out why. Then one day, a chubby orange cat blocked my path. I heard you buy animal organs. I'd like to sell you my ears. My mom needs money for treatment. I looked around. No one. Then I pointed at myself. Wait, me. I know the deal. You can have my eyes. Humans say they're valuable. But, could I keep one? I still want to see my mommy. My brain blue-screened. How could this chubby cat say something so cruel? Hey, I don't traffic animal organs. I'm unemployed. Not insane. Stop lying. I know you don't take first-time clients. But you already petted me. We're not strangers anymore. Please take my case. I can't lose my mommy. I'll even give you my tail. My heart melted. Saving that injured tabby last week had drained my savings. But this? I couldn't walk away. Okay. I'm still not buying your organs. But take me to your mom. I'll get her to a vet. You're an angel. If you save my mom, you can have all my extra chub. No thanks. The orange cat purred happily. Then he waddled ahead, leading me through a maze of narrow alleys. A few minutes later, we stopped outside a small house. An elderly bald woman was lying in a wicker chair, sipping tea. Hold on. His mom was human? Oh, so you're Biscuit's friend. Come in, sweetheart. My little Biscuit finally made a friend. I can stop worrying now. That's when I learned the truth. She wasn't the cat's owner. She was his mommy. And she was dying of cancer. My heart sank. I'm sorry. I thought I could help. Before I left, I pulled $2,000 from my wallet. It's not much. But please. I hope it helps. I don't need it. So, you're the one who asked her for money? I only said that because my son called again. He wanted money. I didn't want to give him any. So I told him I needed it for medical bills. I never knew Biscuit overheard. When your time's almost up, money means nothing. I just want to be with Biscuit. A tiny sniffle escaped beside her. Biscuit buried his huge face in her lap. His shoulders trembled. He refused to let go. I quietly slipped away. Some moments don't need an audience. Strange. Who told Biscuit I was a cat organ trafficker? Where is my human? Somebody help. The tabby I'd rescued last week was freaking out. Where's my human? Why isn't she home yet? What if something bad happened? No. Don't think like that. But why is she still gone? Then a horrified gasp. Wait. Is she hanging out with another cat? Oh, my life is over. I forbid it. Human. My human's home. I missed her so much. I'm gonna sniff her 800. No. 1,000 times. The tabby launched himself straight at my legs. He rubbed against me so hard he nearly knocked himself over. His purr rumbled like a tiny motorcycle. Both back legs were still wrapped in casts. He could only wobble around on his front legs to pet me. Now, it's been over a second. Why haven't you petted me yet? Don't you love me anymore? Don't make me beg. Loki, you're crazy. Darn right. I'm crazy adorable. The next second, froze. Oh no. Another cat scent. My human is seeing 2 cats at once. Why do loyal cats always get their hearts broken? I'm furious. But I'll forgive her. This isn't my human's fault. That shameless cat obviously seduced her first. I'm only injured, I'm not dead. I must find the homewrecker who dared flirt with my human. His front paws blurred across the floor. A second later, he dug a few orange hairs out of my pants. Aha. So greasy. Interesting. Orange fur. White roots. Definitely over 20 pounds. And a faint old lady smell. Tiger girl. No. Too skinny. Pumpkin. No. Heavy enough. But way too clean. I've got it. Biscuit. He's got his own human. And he's stealing mine? Unforgivable. I'm personally ending this today. I'm gonna claw him into next week. And after that, I'll make everyone call him Crummy Biscuit. How had he figured it out from a few cat hairs? And now he was going after Biscuit? Nope. See? Biscuit already made me faint. Loki, you wrong. Biscuit asked me to visit his mom. That's all. So you're not picking a fight with him. I knew it. My human would never dump me. I've worked way too hard to secure my position. Wait. You can actually understand me? So, he didn't. Happen to tell you anything weird, did he? He said I was an animal organ trafficker. He wanted to sell me his ears, eyes, even his tail. Biscuit's got a tiny brain. Don't listen to him. But lately, every animal avoided me. Someone was clearly trying to smear me. I looked down at him. Loki, you've got your own little intelligence network. Have you heard anything? The fur on Loki's tail puffed up like a bottle brush. For one split second. Then, it flattened again. He casually licked the air, completely missing his paw. Oh, I wouldn't know. I've been stuck inside with these broken legs. Who'd make up rumors about you? Why would they? You're just overthinking it. Loki got a point, so I let it go and opened another job search app. Rumors won't kill me. Being broke will. If I didn't find a job soon, both Loki and I would be living on air. I sent out resume after resume. Nothing. Not even a rejection email. I sighed and started doom scrolling. Then a pinned post caught my eye. It was a picture of me. The title read, Warning Ultimate Kidney Snatcher Warning. Warning Ultimate Kidney Snatcher Warning. Extremely dangerous. Entering within 16 feet of this woman may result in the random loss of one kidney. Avoid at all costs. My brain stopped working. Kidney snatcher. Me. I opened the thread. The moderator's username was Tiger King. He'd written over 150,000 words. And it was still ongoing. My jaw dropped. It wasn't a post. It was practically a novel. Page after page explained, in disturbing detail, how I disguised myself as a kind-hearted human, lured innocent animals into my trap, harvested their kidneys, then sold them on the black market. Cats, dogs, rats, snakes, birds. Apparently every animal on Earth owed me 2 kidneys. Honestly, if I weren't the victim, I probably would have believed it too. The guy even included a survival guide. Warning: do not approach her. Do not make eye contact. Run immediately. Warning: never believe anything she says. Every promise is just anesthesia before she steals your kidneys. I scroll down. 30,000 replies. The newest one had been posted yesterday. Biscuit. I need money. I have no choice. I'm going to see the kidney snatcher. Tiger King. Don't do it, little sis. She never works with first-time clients. She also charges your eyes as payment. You're still so young. Don't ruin your life. A minute later. Another reply. Tiger King. Little sis. You still there? If you need money, I'll figure something out. Just don't go near the kidney snatcher. Biscuit never replied. I finally understood. This was why every animal bolted the second they saw me. Some lunatic had turned me into an urban legend. And apparently, a best-selling one. Who the hell was Tiger King? And why was he so committed to ruining my reputation? If anyone knew, it would be Loki. Loki, who's Tiger King? Do you know him? Oh. He's my sworn enemy. He's my sworn enemy. Tiger King set me up. That's how I hurt my back legs. He's terrified I'll rebuild my crew. So he spread those rumors. No one's going to join me if they think my human steals kidneys. So he's the one who hurt you? Where does he live? I'm gonna teach him a lesson. Chloe, it's over. I don't want that boss title anymore. I'm retired. But trust me. Stay away from the other strays for now. That's just the street code. That night, for the first time, Loki didn't curl up by my feet. When I woke the next morning, the post was gone. Loki padded over, dark circles hanging under his eyes. Human. I sent some cats to negotiate with Tiger King. He won't keep writing about you. And I won't fight him for the top spot anymore. He has one condition. You can't adopt any more strays. Can you promise that? I smiled and scratched between his ears. I can't promise something like that. But honestly, having you is enough. Tiger King seriously overestimated my bank account. I only need you two. Who is that? I opened the door. Biscuit stood outside. His orange fur was filthy. Like he'd been running all night. The moment he looked past me, he saw Loki. His eyes nearly popped out of his head. Tiger King? I thought you were dead. The room fell silent. Loki's entire body locked up. His little nose immediately started sweating. What, Tiger King? You've got the wrong cat. Not me. And keep talking, I'll claw you. I froze. No freaking way. This little liar started the rumors? And I actually bought his story about Tiger King being his enemy? Oh, You sneaky little menace. You're in so much trouble. Chloe, please. My Moomy doesn't have much time left. Please save her. There was no time to question Loki. I scooped up Biscuit instead, then rushed out the door. I locked Loki inside before he could follow. Stay here. We're finishing this conversation later. By the time I arrived, the old woman was taking her last breaths. I immediately called 911. She looked strangely peaceful. With trembling fingers, she reached out and stroked Biscuit's head. So my little Biscuit brought you here again. You two really were meant to find each other. I'm running out of time. The only one I can't leave behind is Biscuit. There's a few $1,000s. Would you take care of him for me? The ambulance is almost here. You're going to be okay. Biscuit needs you. I want that too. More than anything. But I know I don't have much time left. My son came back a few days ago. The moment he heard the house had already been mortgaged, he walked away. He didn't even call an ambulance. He was afraid I'd cost him more money. But after I die, he'll come back. He has to. Otherwise people will talk. This money belongs to Biscuit. My only wish is that neither this money nor Biscuit ever ends up with my son. I'm about to ask you the most shameless favor of my life. Please, say yes. I promise. I'll take care of him. I swear. She looked at Biscuit one last time. Her eyes were full of love. Then, she quietly closed them. The ambulance arrived a few minutes later. Too late. She was already gone. Everything afterward happened exactly as she'd predicted. Her son rushed back the moment he heard the news. He organized a grand funeral. He cried louder than anyone else. The house was taken away soon after. Biscuit had nowhere left to go. Biscuit had nowhere left to go. So, I carried him home. Biscuit cried until he passed out of my arms. More than once. By the time we reached my apartment, he'd cried himself to sleep. Loki walked over quietly. He sniffed the air. He understood immediately. Death has a scent. Cats know that. For once, he didn't crack a joke. He didn't complain or ask for attention. He simply sat beside Biscuit, keeping him company. After I tucked Biscuit into a new bed, I walked back to the living room. Loki was waiting for me. I sat across from him. I'm sorry. I told you I wouldn't take in another stray. But I couldn't leave Biscuit alone. I couldn't say no to a dying woman's last wish. You don't owe me an apology. I do. I'm Tiger King. I'm the one who spread all those rumors about you. Biscuit's never gone hungry a day in his life. He wouldn't survive on his own. You should take care of him. Besides, I kinda miss being the boss anyway. Don't worry. I won't spread any more rumors about you. He turned and started hopping toward the door on his two front legs. I reached out and scooped him up. You silly cat. I said I was adopting Biscuit. I never said I was giving you away. Why are you writing our breakup scene? You scared me. I thought you really didn't want me anymore. I narrowed my eyes. You crazy cat. Why were you spreading rumors about me? 150,000 words. In a week. Even I couldn't write that fast. I was scared. If you met too many other animals, I thought you'd stop choosing me. Another interview. Another rejection. By the time I got back to my apartment, a lawyer was waiting for me. He handed me the old woman's will. Chloe, you have a gift with animals. So I bought this little pet shop for you, as payment for taking care of Biscuit. If you haven't found a job yet, it's yours. Just promise me one thing. Take good care of my Biscuit. I thought back to the first day we'd met. Biscuit had been trembling, trying to sell his own ears to save his mom. Then I remembered. Her son. Walking away without even calling an ambulance. Afraid he'd have to spend money. Sometimes, humans were far crueler than animals. Little by little, Biscuit began smiling again. He still carried his mom's little yarn mouse everywhere. I carefully stitched its torn ear and fixed its tail. When I handed it back, Biscuit's eyes sparkled. Thank you, human. I'm going to be brave. My mommy wanted me to be happy. I can't let her down. Good boy. By then, Loki's legs had finally healed. He was back to causing trouble every single day. Especially for Biscuit. Hey, Chubby. Want a snack? I'll catch you the fattest fly in town. Chubby. I found that loudmouth parrot again. I can't out-yell him. Come help me. Chubby. I ambushed that stupid parrot. I plucked every feather off the top of his head. I brought you a trophy. Stop napping. Come play. You're 5 years old. Grow up. I refuse. Being annoying is my love language. Yeah, I noticed. I couldn't help smiling. Yeah, everything was finally getting better. A month later, Chloe's pet house finally opened. For a while, life felt good again. Then reality hit hard. Because of Loki's ridiculous rumors, pets were too scared to enter my shop. So their owners stayed away too. No pets. No customers. I grabbed Loki and vigorously squished his little round face. This is your fault. Nobody wants to come into our shop. If this keeps up, the three of us are going to starve. My cheeks. My beautiful cheeks. Mercy. It's time for Tiger King to fix his own mess. And with that, he strutted out the back door. Then a miracle happened. Pets still trembled whenever they saw me. But somehow, every time they passed my shop, they dragged their humans inside anyway. For example, a woman came in with a Labrador. She sighed. My dog guards his food. And he eats way too fast. How do I train him? The Labrador almost exploded. I don't guard my food. I guard my survival. I'm the size of a horse. And she feeds me one tiny scoop. I'm not eating fast. I'm starving. I looked down at the poor guy. I couldn't say no to those puppy eyes. I poured him a bowl of kibble. He inhaled it. So I poured another. Then another. And another. 8 bowls later, he finally stopped. Oh. So this is what being full feels like. Wait. There's jerky too? Emergency food relief has arrived. Finally full, the Labrador visibly relaxed. I scratched behind his ears. He's not food aggressive. He's food insecure. Anyone who's constantly hungry would eat like that. Try feeding him enough first. The woman looked at the empty bowls. Without a word, she grabbed 3 more bags of kibble. Then led away one very sleepy, very overfed Labrador. Word spread quickly. Another client asked me to come to her house. My turtle's been unbelievably grumpy for 2 weeks. He calms down whenever I take him out. But the second I put him back in the tank, he starts freaking out again. The turtle blinked sleepily. Oh. 5 more minutes. I've barely slept in 2 weeks. Then the owner lowered him back into the water. The second his feet touched it, the turtle convulsed. All 4 legs started windmilling wildly. Please. End. My. Suffering. I frowned. Something wasn't right. I immediately scooped the turtle back out. Then grabbed a voltage tester and checked the water. 75 volts. No wonder he hadn't slept. He'd finally escaped. Started catching up on sleep. And then his owner had lovingly tossed him right back into the torture chamber. Ma'am. Your fish tank is leaking electricity. The lady went pale. After replacing the tank, the turtle instantly relaxed. He yawned and fell asleep before his eyes had fully closed. Right before drifting off, he gave me a lazy little nod. Human. You're an angel. As more and more pets left my shop happy, more humans followed. Business finally took off. Loki came sprinting over. See? I told you, I'm amazing. Pet me. Pet me right now. You really are amazing. This whole shop runs because of you. But how did you convince everyone to come back? It's classified. The less you know, the longer you live. A terrible feeling settled in my stomach. I opened the animal forum. Sure enough, another 150,000-word post. The title read, Breaking News. Read now. The kidney snatcher has been reformed. She now helps solve our problems to atone for her past crimes. The post detailed how he fixed me. He also tagged thousands of names. Tiger King here. Everyone I tagged reports in. If you don't show up, I'll beat you up every time I see you. Great. One rumor was finally over. Only for another one to begin. Just then, a cautious voice came from near my feet. SSS. Human. I'm willing to give you my gallbladder. Can you help me with something?